See you, TMG.
Luka, when I told you on this podcast, what did I tell you on this podcast? I said that Luka is the next man up. Melo said to me, Luka might never win a championship.
He still might never win a
He
championship.
wait. Yeah, he's 23 years old. When Jordan was 23, what was he doing? Facing the almighty Boston Celtics in his first NBA season. This guy got 4 seasons, but he knows this NBA inside out. This guy is the truth. Nothing but the truth. I keep on trying to tell you this. You don't want to hear it. Hey, it's a victory lap. We even slapped up those Devin Booker and Chris Paul. Combine them.
Depends how seriously he takes his defense, but yeah.
Hey, eventually, when Bubba used the word, if you want to win, you have to play defense. That's Luka.
How-
But to get this far without playing defense, without even applying yourself, people say he doesn't apply.
How
So,
well he can play with a second star.
hey, if this guy's gonna be this good, someone's gonna come and play with him. It's the truth, bro. He's even making guys fall out on national media. Pat Bev woke up early. He was waking up at 4:30 to go on 4:30. Do you know how much of a hater you have to be to disrupt your sleeping pattern to go and hate on someone in the morning?
He's best of time, boy.
Wasn't Pat Bev was supporting Luka, right?
Yeah, obviously Pat Bev, because obviously Lucas cooked him a couple of times, so obviously he knows.
Who was he hating on? CP3?
Bro, he was waking up early. He was on every ESPN show.
Oh yeah, I thought he said was hating on Luka.
No, he don't hate on Luka. How can he hate on him?
It's impossible.
He already knows. But he had him and Danny Green are obviously going at it at the moment.
Oh yeah. That's good, man. I like Pat Bev. Talk your talk, man. Shake up the apple cart.
But he's talk. What's he done?
So he knows what he hasn't done anything like that. So let him talk.
But he talks like he has.
He talks like he has. There's only so much you can do if you haven't done
Let
anything.
him talk, man. Never be silent. Speak your truth. Share
Pat
your
Bev,
mind.
do you know why? Do you know the funny thing is Pat Bev gets away with it because people don't take him seriously. Because if he was a real player in this league and people had time and energy for him, it'll be a different story for him. Because they'll start nitpicking. Pat Bev wasn't even in the Timberwolves closing lineups against the Memphis Grizzlies. They didn't play him.
So he acknowledged that. He said because he said that against one of the coaches that they didn't take said about Monty to take CP3 out when he was playing that badly. And
Just he said he did it to him.
yeah, did to him. He knows. Pat Bev know who he is. He don't care. That's why I like.
Why is
Pat
he
Bev.
on the internet calling CP3? You can't be calling CP3.
Because nobody calls CP3. Call this man. This guy has
yeah.
blown
Yeah.
5 2-0 leads.
Yeah.
The most and the second most is what's his name, Blake Griffin with 3, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
much
both on the same team.
teammates. I can assume that all of them are involved CP3.
Yeah.
Calling this man.
Yeah.
People tell me he's one of the best point guards of all time.
Yeah.
Nah, you
Yeah.
gotta call this man.
I've got stuff for Devin Booker. We need to call Devin Booker as well. 11 points.
They called Devin Booker. Those guys went 0-4-11, I believe, in the first.
That guy was
half.
talking his talk. See what he said to Luka? Not only did he insult him once, he insulted him twice. He had an interview where they looked at each other when they heard that guy's name. Like, hey, Luka don't take that disrespect nicely. You know, from that moment, Dallas won 4 of the next 5, yeah?
Mhm.
They knocked, Luka has knocked off a 64-win team. They talk about him in all great air. That's sounding like a certain guy from Akron, Ohio, born to, what's the mom's name?
Gloria James.
Gloria James.
Luka,
On the what date? You know the date. 30th of December.
31st of December.
Yeah. Of what year?
Born in 84. My Luka's not LeBron. Let's be real.
They're franchise altering players.
Yeah, I mean,
That's it. That's the
he's a great player.
similarity. The similarity.
There's-
Defensively, they're the same, but offensively, Luka's, if not above, a better offensive player than LeBron. They're the same.
They're the same. They're very close. Like you can nitpick. It depends what you like. I'd have to look at the stats.
He's actually a better finisher at the rim than LeBron James.
I have to look at the stats to say either way because I think Luka has more points as of now, but in terms of efficiency, I think LeBron is.
He's definitely more efficient at the same ages. He's more efficient than LeBron James.
The different eras of basketball, but like when LeBron started, I was more defensively inclined than it is today. But all in all, the lack of athleticism is what really gives LeBron the gap.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, athleticism wins if you mentally,
like,
physically,
like,
technically,
athleticism and defense, which links into.
Well, Dirk won a championship. I didn't know athleticism.
I'm not saying Luke. Well, I said that I wouldn't be surprised if Luke don't win a championship. Don't say
He's gonna win a championship. Don't be surprised if he wins one. This guy's gonna win multiple championships.
Yeah,
Bro.
I think he will win multiple.
He's gonna win multiple, bro. Golden State's not gonna be there forever.
Trust.
Yeah, who's there?
Don't be surprised if you don't win any, bro.
Nah,
Hey, but
he's
it
won one,
It happens. But it's his first conference
First
final.
rodeo.
First conference finals. You can't tell me that this team is great. Can you tell me this? Can you tell me that this is not on a fantastic feat already? Even if he gets swept by Golden State, can't say too much.
He's carried his team.
He's done enough. He's already put one strike. That's one tick on the road to greatness, regardless of what happens to Golden State. Bro, man beat a 64-win team.
Very good. He's doing his thing.
And a Game 7. That's the scariest player to see in the Game 7 in the playoffs right now. Maybe if I was to rank, the top 5 best players, I would have Luka, Jimmy Buckets, Tatum, Steph Curry.
In that order.
I'll have there's a 4, but I don't know what order. It's flowing every night. Someone
It's changed from night to night. I
change from night to night.
To what left in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ayton. We have to talk about Ayton. What's happened there? He's getting backed down by Luka. Maybe Luka is that. How much does Luka weigh? 240, 230?
250. You say 240, 250.
He's backing down Ayton like he's a skinny boy.
You were saying something. Do you think that's the best 4?
That's 4. What's the 4 again?
I said Tatum,
Jimmy,
Steph,
and Luka.
and Luka.
Yeah.
That's the best 4.
Yeah.
5th one, it's whoever's got the best 5. Whoever's got the second player in the top 5 wins the championship.
Potentially, yeah. I mean,
whoever has the 5th best player.
Jerry Steph, not Steph, Clay. You could argue Bam. Spencer Dinwiddie can.
Nah. Forget all of that.
Forget
all of that.
That's what I'm saying. If Spencer can maintain sign to that game 7.
Only if Dallas can hit threes, they have a chance in that series. They were awful yesterday. They shot 36%. That's not gonna last.
Even at that, he's still not top 5.
Yeah, he's not top 5. He's not. Spencer Dinwiddie even top 10.
This is what I said. If he can maintain that performance.
It's a common goal guy, man. You just have to take his performances as it comes. You only need 4 good games. That's it.
It's true.
You only need 4 good games.
Jalen Brunson, maybe you prefer that.
Jalen Brunson's actually a good player. He's gonna get paid this summer, bro. He's gonna get paid.
Get your money, young boy. Okay, nice one. Move on. Golden State close out the Grizz. No Ja.
Hey, I'm worried about Ja, you know.
Yeah, he's got to take the mantle now because the way he plays, he's not gonna last a long time in this league.
He needs to.
The signs are there. Unless he puts some muscle, because the guys like Derrick Rose, we put muscle, try to build like a Russell Westbrook type.
You should evolve his game.
Yeah, he needs to evolve it. The thing is with Ja, you don't need to be explosive all the time.
Yeah, pick your moments.
That's what he basically. He needs to just learn, like, in the course of a game, there's sometimes where I need to be explosive. There's sometimes where I need to be measured. And Ja has the same thing as Luka. I don't think they trust their team as much as they should.
Well, you should do, because his team they're winning without you, boy.
Hey, they play better defense with him because Ja's actually a defensive liability as well. But obviously, people don't want to talk on it because it's exclusive. So
that's what they say. To be honest, I was listening to one person that was saying that how, because people like Ja, Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard are seen as very athletic, they're not seen as defensive liabilities. But they'll say someone like Steph is a defensive liability because he's not as athletically inclined as those guys. But if you look at the metrics, Steph is actually a lot better defender than those guys because his IQ is good. Doesn't blow off plays, he gives effort, and that's the main thing. If IQ is decent, give effort, you're a decent defender-ish. Westbrook, if you look at his defensive lowlights, they are terrible.
But Westbrook's defensive. The funny thing is, when Westbrook wasn't a superstar or wasn't in the level, he actually played elite defense. Yeah. As an on-ball defender, he was elite.
Yeah, he has the capabilities to do that.
It's when he became a star and he's like, I'm an offense.
Same with Damian Lillard. I mean, if you're athletic, you can move your feet. If you want to, you can play elite defense. Especially, the blocks, the chasing the ball down, the steals. You can play elite defense. That's why I used to find it strange, is why certain guys, after they're so quick, they can move their feet, they can jump, why they're poor defenders. But it's about want and it's about effort.
It's application on defensive end. It comes and goes for certain dons, isn't it? Even Luka, man, defensively, he was quite good against Phoenix, but it comes and goes for him.
If you see Luka, at least Luka's somewhat limited because he's not athletically that inclined.
Dan is 6'7" and he's strong as a bull, fam. Athleticism comes in so many different ways. They say he's the best decelerator in the league. That's why he gets that space. James Harden wasn't athletic.
He was never a great defender, apart from being in the post.
In the post, yeah.
But then guys were smart. They could get steals. Luka averaged like 2 steals in the last series. We could be active, get steals, be a good post defender. Contest at the rim.
Just contest freeze, man. Guys don't want to take that many guys off the dribble these days. running you to the rim.
I'm saying, don't be a defensive liability. Don't be putting up near 40 points and then giving up 40 points on the other end.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
But the pressure's enough, innit? The pressure's enough.
Well, I would say the Grizzlies, they got some good foundation pieces.
They do.
On one side,
But
they progress.
In basketball, you know, in all sports, do you know when you think you build into something, it never lasts as long as you think it is. It never lasts. That's why I'm scared about Arsenal the most. Because you think you're building something, but it never lasts. That core never. I can guarantee you the core won't last. Because
Really?
you have to pay someone.
Yeah.
It really lasts, but it depends. You need to start winning at some point. Because the two teams that I can think that lasted a good deal with their early cores, the 92, class 92, they lasted pretty much 10 to 15 years. And obviously, the Messi's, Barcelona, those guys lasted pretty well, but those guys were winning. If you don't win, as they say, winning cures all, you won't last.
It's kind of a losing core.
Because eventually, the people like Saka and Martinelli, if they end up going on to different levels, they'll go past this.
Hey, guarantee in 3 years' time, that core that Arsenal has, at least 2 of them are gone.
Odegaard might go to a different team. Who knows? It depends if they win, but we'll see. I mean, we'll touch on that.
Yeah.
Lastly, the Heat close out the 76ers.
Hey, James Harden and Embiid, I've been waiting.
What I would say about James Harden, he's just on the decline. And to be honest, I can blame him, but I can't blame him because he's obviously with modern technology and health standards, you probably could blame him. But if you compare it to guys like Magic and Bird and Isaiah Thomas, he's basically played the same amount of games as they did. And those guys, after that 13 seasons, they pretty much were done. And that's what's happening to him. But in saying that, those guys, they turned up in the postseason. They elevated their game. They won championships. They were era-defining players. They done this, they done that. James Harden is probably, out of all the quote-unquote superstars, probably the biggest relegation gap. So from his level here in the regular season and playoff, it is
Opposite Jimmy Butler.
Huh?
Opposite of Jimmy Butler.
Opposite Jimmy, but he does it the wrong way.
Hey, what I will say about Harden's actually an Iron Man. If you see what he's done before the last 2 seasons, this guy was playing basically every game, every year, in and out, and obviously that takes its toll on you. Like the only person we've really seen being able to sustain that level was even LeBron, and LeBron's even had those periods. Remember his back injury, where he had to go to Miami. Like it's impossible to play every game every week when you're playing basketball. Like you're playing on a hard ground, it doesn't give you that much give. It's a physical game. Yeah. You hit the ground and all of that. Like it takes a lot out of your body, and eventually just hit Harden because he hasn't got the conditioning. He let himself go to get out of Houston.
LeBron has that conditioning. Spends $1 million on his body every year.
Hey bro, he's
James Harden comes out looking like the Michelin man.
CP3 spends $1 million on his body.
Does he?
Yeah, but he's a loser still.
Where do you get that?
He said it.
You know.
CP3.
Fam, man is even vegan.
What's that do? Is there nothing?
He did nothing for him, innit? But he's just
Bellerin's a vegan apparently.
Huh?
Bellerin went vegan and the guy.
Bellerin, look at him.
He's
the worst defender.
Hey, Canelo said he went vegan. He got beat up.
To do what?
I guess maybe we're saying we're vegan. Stop
He
doing
did not go vegan, fam.
He did.
He did not go vegan. They were trying to catch him on a.
Search it.
They're trying to catch him on a horse meat thing. He's just alive now.
No, for this 5 years before, they said he went vegan.
To do what?
So extend his career. Stop doing this vegan stuff, guys. You're losing, man. It ruins your performance.
So you're saying that vegans can't win?
It's all a facade, man. They just want to save the meat for themselves.
I told you I'm eating double the meat, so the vegans don't win.
Be a vegan, more meat for me. That's fine.
They'll kill. So, hey, at the end of the day, Harden is one thing, but Embiid, yeah, make it out of the second round, man. Certain guys are making it to the second round that, you know, as the main man of the team, I've got a list of guys that made it to the second round that are not named Embiid.
Who?
Trae Young. Luka Doncic. Jason Tatum 3 times.
3 times?
3 times. Then who was Dame Lillard. Giannis. Kawhi. Paul George. PG made it there.
Injury PG.
Pre and post injury PG has made it there. This list is damning. Where were you, Embiid? Where are you?
He's crying about not getting MVP again.
This is despicable. Fam, DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry were getting it. They're getting there. And where are you, Embiid? They'll make excuses about Ben Simmons, but you're the main man. You're the man that's taken off to the promised land.
Did not who forget they were there? Atlanta.
Hanford got there and got swept out by obviously Mr. LeBron. But where's Embiid?
I don't know.
And yet he's a media darling.
Another injury in his tummy.
Jokic just made it.
Yeah, Jokic made it still. Nikola.
So this guy, like people be talking about,
He's injured again.
Says that, telling me that he's the best player in the league. But it's your second round. But get out of the second round. So you're telling me you can't win 8 games? He's never won 8 games in the playoffs in the same season.
Nope.
Sticky. Him and
It's interesting.
it's very interesting. Him and Donovan Mitchell, my opinions of them have gone down this playoffs.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, therefore.
Donovan Mitchell, he threw the toys out of the pram. He
Yeah.
packed it, which is not a good sign.
He's gonna go to New York.
That'd be a good move. Let's get it.
Are you sure it's a star?
I'll go to New York next summer. I'll see my boy Donovan Mitchell in the flesh.
Hey, I heard Kyrie man going to New York.
Hey, Kyrie can stay, man. We've had enough of you.
No, because
We've had enough of you, Kyrie.
I don't think the Nets are gonna extend him.
Apparently, Nike not going to extend him.
So it's what it is, man. And they got Ben.
I would want to see Kyrie live all my days. Those handles, the skills,
Right.
50, 40, 90. You know, you Kyrie live. He has a good game. I mean, I saw KD live, but that guy wet the bed, motherfucker, man. But Jar played, turn up though. Say nine, my guy. That's why Jar's my guy. I went to see him live, and Jar played well. You see, that's how you win fans, yeah.
But Jar's a guy now.
Yeah, you go to see guys live. That's your first NBA game ever, and Jar turns up. That's how you create fans. Like, as a kid, you go there, you're like, who's gonna turn up today? And Jar turn up. You know, that's
A Jar man.
I'm a Jar man. Oh, Jar.
Jar's a quality player.
He is, but I worry about his